Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. It's me, Armando, and welcome. It has been a long time since I haven't done one of these videos. Yeah, it's been a long time since I haven't done a video of me complaining to YouTubers defending the Sonic movie 3. Yeah, it's been a long time since I haven't done a video of me defending the Sonic movie 3 from other YouTubers. And defending the honor of the Crash 40 and the Junkie SL and the Sonic Movie 3. It was in the Sonic movies, yeah. It have been a long time since I haven't done one of these videos, yeah. It's been a while since I haven't done. It's been a little while since I haven't been, the video I'm doing right now. It's been a while. But I'm not alone today. Today I'm with the. This is a video of me defending the Sonic movie. This is a video of me, Armando, defending the Sonic movie from another YouTuber. But today I'm not alone today in today's video. Today I'm with my successor at this type of video, the Eater Bunny. Today I'm not alone today in this video. Today I'm with the Eater Bunny, Hop, or EB. Hello everybody! Hello everybody, it's me, EB, me, Hop. It's me, the Eater Bunny, Hop. And today we're gonna do a reaction video defending the Sonic Movie 3. Well, actually defending the Sonic Movie 2 and the first one, sort of. Today we'll be doing a video complaining to another YouTuber. But this time it's not Ricardo this time. This time it's actually a new YouTuber. It's whatever that name is. But today we're gonna be complaining what he said to Sonic in this video. Today we're gonna be defending Sonic. Today we're gonna be defending Sonic's honor. The movie Sonic. Today we're gonna defend the movie Sonic's honor. And we're gonna say the Sonic is very beautiful. Sonic is very beautiful. He's very sexy. Yeah, Sonic is very beautiful and gorgeous. Yeah, Let's just sexy. Let's just start the video, and you could see what.
Cool dog. Back in August, amidst the actors' strike, it was announced that Sonic 3 and Paddington 3 would continue production without the actors. First of all, little fucking late, Paddington. They've been filming this movie since 2022, and it's not even coming out in the US until next year. Either get your shit together or stop hiding in that chateau of yours where you scarf down marmalade sandwiches, Paddington. Oh god! So, what does this mean for our Blue Hedgehog movie? At the very least, it would give fans hope that the movie is going to be more Sonic-oriented if they can film half the movie without any actors, which, I would hope so. I would hope that this Sonic the Hedgehog movie actually features the blue bastard.
The blue brr or whatever. The blue Sonic is there. The blue brr. I don't even know how to pronounce it right. Don't cussy. Don't cussy.
In it. And don't get me wrong, the two movies do a good job at that, but we all know those freaks behind the scenes like to throw in their scrapped rom-com scripts from 2010, and I eat that shit up. Another thing to take away from this is that the crew would have more time to work on these scenes that only had these characters, which is something.
The blue brr. It's the blue brr, not the blue bastard. It's the blue brr, Sonic. Yes, it's Sonic, not a cuss word.
I think Sonic 3 could benefit from, because Sonic 2 was pretty ugly.
No, Sonic 2 was very beautiful! See, this is what I meant, what we're gonna do in today's video. Sonic 2 was very beautiful! Sonic very sexy, very beautiful.
all know the story by now. In 2019, Paramount put out a trailer for the upcoming Sonic movie, but they made Sonic's dick the wrong shade of blue.
It was his teeth, you sick, dirty-minded.
So they spent $5 million to fix the Sonic.
They fixed it. They did amazing.
And $5 million well spent.
Yeah.
Sonic is now a lot more marketable, no shit. But for the time and budget they were given, Sonic is composited well into most of the shots. And for the most part, you can't really tell that they're trying to hide their ugly mistakes of the past. Except for this one scene where that is definitely not Sonic underneath.
Yes, that is Sonic. Yes, that's Sonic underneath the blanket. That's Sonic, yeah.
That blanket.
Yes,
So-
it is Sonic underneath that.
Oh, speaking of VFX and compositing and shit, why don't we think back to the first trailer? Now, you'd have to be out of your fucking mind to think that this is a good design.
Language.
But from a visual effects standpoint, it's not the worst thing ever. The CGI in this trailer sucks. A lot of debris isn't rendered in yet, which makes some of these action sequences look weak, and I still don't get why they thought this shit was a good idea. Also, because I'll never get another chance to mention this, for some reason in the US trailer, the background in this scene is blue, but in the international trailer, it's white. Like, is that how unfinished it was?
No, I don't give a fuck.
So, back on topic. In this trailer, in my humble opinion, I think Sonic was rendered pretty well, for better or for worse. His model is lit well, and one of my favorite details is all the little spikes poking out of his fur. It's the little things that matter, and if you don't like that detail, you can't
Don't worry, I like the detail. I like the Sonic movies.
kill yourself. It's my video. Another thing I've seen many point out in this trailer is how there's no two shots where Sonic looks like the same model. And I see that fully, but also people have gone out of their way to say that they had multiple models made for this trailer, and I just think that's bullshit. There was a comment from an animator on the movie who said, oh, they kept changing the model during production and it was a pain in the ass, but I don't think he's talking about the models in this trailer. I think he's just talking about like pre-production models and shit. For those that did not catch my last video, which, wink, wink, Blur Studios did a test for the movie in 2017 using this model as the basis, very Alvin and the Chipmunks-esque. This model would carry into pre-viz and pre-production material before morphing into this thing once filming started. Once filming wrapped and it was time to promote the movie, they just kind of went all over the place. Like, it seems they were using the initial model as a basis, but God only knows what fucking model this could have been. So when the trailer does come out, the model we see is pretty much the one that they used when they were filming the movie, but refined for animation and marketability, or I guess lack thereof. So to recap, no, they did not have 18 models of Sonic for this one trailer. Oddly enough, I think it was the Chip and Dale movie that made me realize this, because there's scenes where he looks exactly like Sonic
Hi, ugly Sonic. It's been a while.
shots in the trailer, but it would also make no sense for them to have multiple models of Sonic for this movie. A factor into why it's so impressive that Sonic looked the way he did, of course in terms of lighting, compositing,
Stop! I get it, okay?
is because this was the first trailer after all, and usually movie trailers aren't fully, complete and indicative of the final product. They really hammered that fact in after this trailer came out, which I fucking wonder why. But even when Sonic 2 was coming out, there's been this recurring theme where if something looks bad, the crew can just pull out their ass, oh, it's only for the trailer, which you'll see later. Also, one last thing I want to land on is every once in a while I'll see something like, oh, fuck the Snyder Cut, release the Sonic Cut. And then that'll then be followed up by some smartass being like, I don't know if you know this, but the footage in the trailer is the only footage they finished of the old design. Technically, there would be an old cut per se, but Sonic fans don't fucking know how movies work. Realistically, it wouldn't be finished for our viewing pleasure, but there does exist a storyboard cut, a previs cut, a post-viz cut. What? So yeah, release the shitty post-viz CGI cut.
But isn't it already released? We're already seeing the different Sonic design right now in your videos.
Here's a little bit of ADD. You think the original VFX direction was vaguely inspired by Phil?
No, I don't think that. No, I don't think so.
Yo, fuck nuts! It's probing time.
Hear me out. Throughout production, they frequently mention how Ted was an inspiration for the VFX because of how well the VFX in that movie have aged, which, amen, brother. But Ted is like a teddy bear, and they're trying to make this grotesque alien
Yep.
Sonic thing. Ergo, if one CGI live-action hybrid R-rated film is on their boards, why not use another live-action hybrid R-rated comedy with a grotesque alien figure? Even if they don't explicitly mention it, we probably wouldn't be here if it weren't for Phil.
You're wrong. Sonic would definitely be here without him, without the ugly alien guy. Sonic will be what you know what I mean. Sonic will still be here in the movie.
But you can do it anytime you want.
Anytime. I don't know if you know this, but they actually redesigned Sonic and made more of these movies, just in case you did not know.
Don't worry, I know. Yes.
After what felt like fucking forever, 6 months, the new trailer came out, and what do you know, they didn't
It was amazing. It was very good. It was high quality. Yes!
watch it, and Sonic actually looks marketable. In the movie itself, Sonic's CGI quality is pretty good, but in the
Yeah, very good.
trailer, 6 months not enough.
It's very good. It's what
Don't
Sonic is beautiful and
get me wrong, it's not horrendous, but like, half of these scenes aren't even in the damn movie. This one's gonna be a deep cut, but I remember ahead of the trailer's release, someone on Twitter randomly claimed that they were scrambling to get the trailer together, casually describing a scene of Sonic running across the Great Wall of China, where they accidentally rendered a black ball over his face and had to paint it over in the final cut. Although, I remember checking that person's account to see if they were a viable source and only being met with weirdo furry diaper content.
I guess you're not a viable source.
So, I don't think that they're a viable source.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think they're a viable source, whatever you said.
But you know, with such a prestigious achievement in film, surely the development process of the redesign had to take weeks, hell, maybe even months.
2 days.
It is to my understanding that the first draft of the redesign was conceived within around 2 days. Tyson Hess talked about this more on an
It's really amazing how they did it so fast. Very impressive how they.
episode of the GHC podcast, but literally the day after the trailer came out, Aaron Weber called him over to watch the first cut of the Sonic movie in a dark room, which is a pretty disturbing mental image. Stop it, please, I beg you! Afterwards, Tyson Hess would go home and sketch out a rough idea of what Sonic should look like. At this point in time, a delay was not announced, so Tyson's original draft was more realistic to what the animators might be able to pull off within such a short time frame. Specifically minor changes to the model, like making his eyes bigger or giving him gloves, which leads me to believe that this sketch he posted on Twitter was actually his original draft, just without gloves. After presenting this original sketch, Tyson would be told to go further, leading to what we got, to which the announcement of the redesign would officially be made. Now, I know this is going to shock a lot of people, but modeling process does not occur overnight, which is seemingly why we have this thing. Anyway, I
Looks good. Yeah.
still talk about this ad nauseum on Twitter, but it will always be scary to me that their old model for Baby Sonic was just similar enough to the redesign that they could slap on some gloves and call it a day. It's actually hilarious because you can see exactly when the model changes because suddenly his ears and nose change, amidst other slight differences. It is to my understanding that the whole opening sequence was done by Marza because they did a breakdown of the sequence on a CG World issue, but if they're responsible for this one sequence, then why the fuck does Baby Sonic's model change so suddenly? I think a factor into why Sonic blends in with the environment so well is due to the movie's color grading, which is consistently using warm and cool tones for the indoor and outdoor scenes. I guess this isn't really an astute observation, but this is an orange-ass movie.
It is an origin story.
Going back to how unfinished the trailers were, none of the trailer footage had this color grading, and they really just did fuck all for the TV spots. Like, what in the actual fuck is this?
Language, you're a YouTuber and then.
Something else I only now notice is that in a lot of scenes where Sonic is talking, they deliberately hide his teeth, which,
Yeah, I know why. The old design, yeah.
I really wonder why they might have done that, but it's like my only grievance with this character animation. It just makes him look like a puppet. Also, one last thing
That's a good thing.
I want to land on, but for all the stupid people in the audience, no, this
Looks beautiful. Sonic is very beautiful. Very beautiful. Sonic is very beautiful. He very sexy. So
Redesign did not single-handedly shut down NPC Vancouver.
yeah, there's no blood on Sonic hands.
Sure, reanimating an entire movie
But Sonic, you did good.
with an additional $5 million is a daunting task, but it was only their Vancouver branch, not the entire company. In fact, NPC would continue to work on Sonic 2. Speaking of Sonic 2, something I always find fun about movie sequels is how the first movie's box office performance is going to improve what we see in future installments. Sonic 1 already had some decent VFX.
Yes, Sonic Movie 2! Sonic Movie 2! In the first one.
Shots, but considering it did numbers at the box office, it'll be great to see the VFX crew reach their full potential without the redesigned handicap. The possibilities are truly limitless this time, and animation is cinema. When the Sonic 2 trailer premiered at the Game Awards, my first impression was, wow, this looks good. Because honestly, it did look pretty good. But by God, was this trailer unfinished.
No, it wasn't unfinished. It was buried the finish.
So many of these shots would be redone in the movie, and this shot in particular had many wondering if they redid Sonic's model for the movie, which
Yeah.
they did. Tyson Hess has danced around this subject on Twitter, but for Sonic 2 and onward, Sonic has a new rig. Movie-wise, this shows how much Sonic has grown since the last movie, which I guess also included making him 6 feet tall. But production-wise, this was because they weren't restricted to 6 months to whip up Sonic's model, therefore had more time to make some revisions and truly perfect his rig. That's not to say the old model was some shitty IK rig though.
You were good.
Like, have you seen what a movie quality model rig looks like? Jesus Christ. All in all, nothing too shabby in this trailer. It's just that Sonic's model can be a little...
He's beautiful. He looks fine to me.
Something that also caught the attention of many is that the color grading in this trailer is... not the greatest.
It is the greatest. It's very good. It's the Sonic movie. It's amazing. It's the best thing ever created in the whole universe. And yeah, and you not can say otherwise. It's very good.
Looking back, it's not
Great.
abhorrent, but it just makes some shots look like a Geico commercial. I believe Tyson Hess had to cut
That back. Sonic is not a lizard. Sonic is not a lizard. Take that back. His is sexy. It's beautiful.
out and clarify that, once again, this was only for the trailers, and shortly after the trailer's release, Paramount would post a more saturated version to Twitter. Surely this is the correct color grading, and what we saw in that trailer was an unfinished product, right?
Did you steal that from
Wait, that's actually
Sir,
what it
that's
looks like?
Wazowski family
The
special.
fuck is this shit?
English! And it's not what it's good. It was is the very good Sonic movie. Sonic movie 2 is very good, you know?
Yeah, the final color grading is still...
It's good. It's not bad. It's good. It's great.
Oh, not good. It is to my understanding
Yes, it is good.
that color correction is in the hands of a movie's editor, which, let's see here... Yo, this motherfucker edited Kangaroo Jack? Anyway, I have no idea if the dog shit color grading throughout this movie is at the fault of the editor or the DP.
And
But the
it's nobody's fault.
cinematographer for Sonic 2 has now changed from Sonic 1. Either the old guy was just
Yeah.
unavailable, or Jeff Fowler just really liked the cinematography in these Seth Rogen comedies. Now, look, the cinematography in those movies
I think the other guy was unavailable or something.
are great, and I believe his work in the interview is phenomenal, but Sonic 2 is just kind of eh.
No, it's amazing. It's great. It's very good.
Sonic 1 is lit and shot like a theatrical rom-com from 2012, and while Sonic 2 has some great shots here and there, it is lit like dog shit. Half the time,
It's heaven. It's amazing. It's great. It's like a high quality movie.
I can't even tell if these were shot on location or if they're just pickup shots simply composited into the scene.
It's a location, but it could be the other thing too. But I'm pretty sure they were.
The outdoor lighting in the Siberia scene is especially egregious because the scenery was completely CGI. Somehow, for these few shots in a CGI environment, they completely fuck up the lighting on Tails, a
It
CGI
doesn't look that bad.
character. This has to be a byproduct of COVID, so God forgive me if I'm yelling at the work of some underpaid VFX artist working from their shitty apartment. But it seems over the course of the pandemic, MPC has picked up this really dope habit of
grateful, my dude. Learn how to be grateful, little.
just putting a drop shadow under most composite shots and calling it a day. Like, this is some Woody Woodpecker-ass compositing. Come on, man. Come on. Anyway, I imagine the majority of the people watching this actually want me to talk about what Sonic's face looks like, instead of boring shit like whether or not his lighting is good or bad.
Yes. We want to know about the Sonic. That he looks very beautiful and all that.
Sonic's model is not horrendous.
He's beautiful. He's sexy. Sonic very
during action scenes.
Sonic is sexy. Yeah, he's beautiful. I'm sorry if I don't know.
Pretty good in pretty much any other.
I'm sorry if I'm very sus.
Other scene, also pretty good. In the first movie, I feel like his ability to emote was held back by their insistence on making Sonic cute and marketable, which I definitely understand. Here, Sonic is able to convey a wider range of emotions without feeling like they're trying to make him overly adorable as an apology for the old design. Just whatever you do, don't pause during any of these scenes. Good God, man, those wrinkles. For the longest time, I just assumed the wrinkles were caused by a shitty fur groom on the new models, but apparently this is a deliberate choice by the VFX
part of the movie
crew to make them feel more realistic. Like, guys, do you not remember what happened last time and try to make Sonic too realistic? In recent years, I've seen people complain about the butt brow in Sonic's game renders, so I can only imagine the movie's VFX supervisors saw those complaints and went, fuck you, nutsack brow. I would assume any grievances I have with the character models are solely on NPC, as they exclusively handled the character animation in the movie. Marza was still attached to the movie, but I'm unsure what sequences they might have done, besides, of course, the drone home short. This movie would also have some new VFX companies on board, such as Double Negative, who did some of the CGI environments, and Fat Belly VFX, who handled some of Robotnik's effects. For more information, look up Fat Belly Sonic on Google Images. You'll be in for a pretty interesting read. With the Knuckles show out and Sonic 3 on the horizon, you have to wonder what we're going to expect in terms of VFX quality for these few.
A very amazing movie based on the hit video game Sonic Adventure 2, the movie. A very high quality Sonic movie with an amazing music choice paid by Live and Learn. And the amazing music by Crash 40 and the Junkie Cell. Yeah, we're finally gonna hear music from the games and the movie. Yes! We're finally gonna see the Live and Learn and the final and the end by tomorrow. Live and Learn. We're gonna see Sonic music from the games and the Sonic movies. Finally, it's about time. Oh yes, yes. I'm loving it. Yes.
Installments. In my opinion, the CGI in the Knuckles show was fantastic, especially for a TV show. Besides, I feel like the only reason Sonic looks the way he does is because the team wanted to put more of a focus on Knuckles in the show called Knuckles. Seriously, there is not a single shot of Knuckles in this show that looks bad. And if you don't agree, you...
Don't worry, I agree. Knuckles he looks good. He looks very beautiful.
And kill yourself. It's my video. My only real gripe with Sonic otherwise is how inconsistent his shade of blue is throughout this series. In Sonic 1, he's got a...
I hope you guys enjoy the video. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was me, Armando, and the Easter Bunny Hop. Sorry. It was me, Armando, and the Easter Bunny Hop watching a video defending the Sonic movies. We're defending the Sonic movies from this YouTuber. Basically, there were not like many I'm sorry for talking a lot. Yeah, let's just
consistently cool, which I don't...
Yeah, I'm joking. Goodbye everybody. Goodbye everybody. It was an honor being Armando Kelly to Sonic movies. Goodbye, everybody. See you in and later on in this year.